Hey guys, this is Elad Naga here with my military advisor, Master Minky. Say hi, Master Minky. I'm the executor of Varangon Tagma Alliance and the leader of Ubuntu Incorporated. And I'm going to talk about the future of our alliance and some of the new developments, which are very exciting. We have a lot of really new, wonderful things. First of all, the Lost Minmatar Legion has joined us. Welcome to the alliance, guys. We're really excited to fly with you. We're really glad that you're with us. I think you will serve a unique function in our alliance. Your experience in roaming and nullsec will prove to be very, very valuable. So we're super excited to have you with us. There's a few things that we need to take care of as an alliance early on. There's no huge rush about it, but we do need to launch a website, finalize a logo. I'm gonna bump a thread on the forums. Current top contender for the logo for our alliance is Master Minky wearing a Viking helmet, and there's a whole discussion thread about it. One of our female players has sketched out a logo, and it's just very well done. So, but we're open to other suggestions and things like that. We just need to start to develop identity, constitution, the website, and so we can recruit more corporations. Also, we're excited to have you with us because you prefer Minmatar ships, and we do too generally. We do like Caldari ships in certain situations, but we highly favor shields, especially Tech 2 shields on Minmatar ships, like Vagabond and Jaguar and things like that. And of course, the Scimitar is my favorite ship of all times. So, as your more experienced players join our fleets, I think we will be able to provide a lot of logistic backup with Scimitars and Basilisks and things like that, and keep you guys alive, and you can churn out DPS for us. I think it would be a really good team effort. So that's the latest. We have also completed our tribal goal, and we set a new one. Guys, in the next couple of weeks, it will be a little bit quiet as far as we know. There's no major conflict that is going to start immediately, so please focus on recruitment. If you're not doing recruitment yourself, then assist others by training new pilots, and do this in accordance with the tribal goal. If you're confused about it, go to the portal page on our website. It will explain everything that you need to know. This is kind of critical because we have, we do recruitment in waves, and when you do waves, it's more effective because the new pilots who are coming in form friendships with each other, which tend to last for many years afterwards. And so when a group of them comes in, they tend to stay as a group together. And this is great. We've been growing steadily over the past month or so. We had one nasty war with a bunch of mercs, and now that's over. And we're gonna start more trouble. We are. And this is what I gotta say. One of the most exciting developments in our corporation over the past year is that about a month and a half ago, there was a trend that is a wonderful trend, where people have started to roam into nullsec regularly. First, it started with a few guys just taking just frigs and cruisers on into low sec and no sec, and just derping that whole fleet on whatever comes first, which is good. And then, of course, as we were developing friendship with Lost Minmatar Legion, we ended up having some roams together, which were fun. And this is great because, first of all, we have a few guys stepping up, learning how to command fleets, which have been in the corporation for about a year or so, maybe a little bit longer, and it's about time. They need to learn. And I told them, just go and fight. It doesn't matter if you lose. If you don't fight, you don't gain experience. So just grab a fleet and go try to kill something. And if you die, whatever, at least you should have fun with it. So early on, this where you've seen some frigate roams, the ships that are neglected, which could be really good. Don't neglect Tech 1 cruisers. They are really, really good. And with a newbie pilot that typically flies, will only put out about 200 DPS on a Drake, but they will put out at least that much in a Tech 1 cruiser, like a Thorax or a Rupture, or like an Arbitrator. For Caldari, MOA can do very well, close blaster DPS. So traditionally we kind of avoided cruisers because the PvP skill is just not there, and we needed to have battle cruisers for defense to fight the pirates and stuff. But now is the time, because a lot of those early fleets will be simply ganks, and the cruisers do just fine with that. And you can do a lot of fun variations with it. If you have a whole bunch of drone cruisers with neutralizers, you can mess some people up by hunting them down on low sec with those. Yeah, so that's just super exciting. I want to encourage you guys to press on with that. Just roam as much as you can, because it will provide extremely valuable experience for you in terms of you'll understand how our commanders, especially in nullsec, how they navigate, how they pay attention to the information they get from the scouts, and that's how you will get better. It will prepare us for taking on heavier opponents. We are planning to have some big operations in about 2 weeks. There's a couple campaigns we're considering. We're not sure which order they're going to take in yet, but I'll tell you the basic military strategy that we should go after that's going to serve us best. First of all, high DPS. That's always a priority. EVE Online is a game of DPS. The more DPS you have, the better. Especially when at this point we're fielding 4 to 6 logistics pilots on large operations. We can tank well. Now we don't need a lot of tank. We just need a lot of DPS, because that's so important for overwhelming enemy logistics, for killing them faster by switching primaries when you have overwhelming DPS. And that's a huge advantage of shield fleets compared to armor fleets. On smaller scale, armor tends to be better because they tank a little bit better and they have more mid slots and stuff like that. But when the larger the fleet gets, the better the shield fleet becomes. And the reason why is because you have all those low slots for extra DPS, and it stacks up quickly. When you have 200 to 300 extra DPS from every battle cruiser, that adds up. That adds up a lot. So when you have a shield fleet and armor fleet of 20 men fighting each other, the shield fleet has the potential to really mess up the armor fleet. And also it has the benefit of being faster, so it can choose when to engage. So this is why we've been pushing shields all along. So what this means for you, we need to emphasize resistances, high resistances on your ships. Try to get them, 65 to 70% at the very least across the board, and higher if possible. So resistance rigs on shields are better than buffer rigs like we had in the past. Secondly, close range weaponry, autocannons, heavy assault missiles. Don't train into Tech 2 ones, but if you can get short range ones. Again, cheap DPS blasters, torpedoes, all that stuff. Just keep it nice and close range with lots of DPS and high resistances, and this will allow us to engage static targets at ease. This will allow us to engage armor gangs, roaming gangs, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, just focus on that if you haven't. We are going to still be using Drakes, but now we need heavy battleships. The Lost Minmatar Legion guys, I know that you don't really fly battleships much right now, but if you could get some Maelstroms and tank them for resists, we could really use them on heavy operations if you're willing to participate. And if not, Vagabond is great. It can put out a lot of DPS, and because of natural resistances, it has a great tank on Logi. So those are great ships. Again, always a plug for logistics. The more the better. If you guys don't know what to train Scimitar or Basilisk. Long term, it will really help us out, especially since we're offering 100% insurance on those if you complete certain requirements through the scholarship system that you can read about right there. So to all the new guys who just joined the corporation, welcome. New guys who joined the Alliance, welcome. We're developing so quickly. It's exciting. So keep up the good work. Prepare ships in advance. For some of those ops, it would take like half an hour to put the fleet together. So if you have any questions, please post your fittings on the forums and get some of the veterans to comment on them. That really saves everyone a lot of time and will also give you opportunity to ask questions that you might not have the opportunity to ask in the middle of a fleet being pulled together. So that's all I got for you for today, guys. Fly safe. Oh yes, we had a new security system on the website. Seems to be working fine. So we'll keep improving that. Alright, dudes. Peace out.